Moosalamoo, from the Abenaki word for Call of the Moose. This 16,000-acre section of national forest on the western slopes of Vermont's Green Mountains lies between Middlebury and Brandon Gaps and stretches westward to the shores of Lake Dunmore. Close to the picturesque towns of Brandon and Middlebury, Moosalamoo reveals a diverse landscape of outstanding natural beauty and recreational opportunities that attracts visitors from New England and beyond. The Moosalamoo region was designated a National Recreation Area in 2007 and is crisscrossed by more than 70 miles of recreation trails. This includes portions of the North Country National Scenic Trail and trails that access the oldest long-distance hiking trail in the country, the Long Trail. In fact, there is a trail for every user to enjoy regardless of ability or experience.
There's all kinds of opportunity here. We have miles and miles of trails, whether it be mountain bike trails, hiking trails, cross-country ski trails, snowmobile trails. It's a wonderful, wonderful place.
Moosalamoo is proud to be accessible to visitors with different abilities. The historic Robert Frost Interpretive Trail has been built to be universally accessible with boardwalks, a bridge, and hardened paths.
To get people out in the outdoors is key, especially being a Vermonter. I mean, it's nice to touch base with those Vermont roots like Robert Frost. So it's just incredible to be able to just walk along, see his inspiration, actually see the inspiration for his poetry.
Other accessible areas include a fishing pier at the Sugar Hill Reservoir and the path to nearby Voter Brook Overlook, where you can enjoy the sunset over the Adirondacks. In early spring, as the wildflowers slowly emerge and our migratory birds return, Moosalamoo becomes a bird lover's paradise.
This morning, one of my favorites showed up and was singing. It was the morning warbler, and you'll get a variety of warblers up here. You'll get vireos, you'll get thrushes, hermit thrush, wood thrush, maybe a grouse. Silver Lake has loons on it. The cliffs at Rattlesnake Point have peregrine falcons and turkey vultures that nest there. It's got something for everybody, and especially for birders.
It's not long before the weather warms and attracts summer visitors to the two campgrounds at the heart of the area. Moosalamoo Campground is a small, remote campground with basic amenities and an open field in its center, making it perfect for groups with children. There's a flow track for kids and a 1-mile loop around the campground for riders wanting to improve their speed and skills on a flowy single track. Silver Lake is a more primitive campground that can only be reached on foot and with no amenities other than toilets. While drinking water from a nearby spring needs to be treated or carried in and trash carried out, the remote beauty and clear waters of Silver Lake make it worth the effort. Both campgrounds provide easy access to a well-maintained network of hiking and biking trails to explore.
There's a lot of hiking-only trails, but there's a lot of great biking trails as well. Some of which are kind of flowy, some of which are old-school gnarl, so there's a pretty good variety. There's a new trail under development here in the Moosalamoo area that will be connecting the Moosalamoo campground area to the Silver Lake campground area. And once that's finished, there'll be about 30 miles of biking trails here in the Moosalamoo area.
In addition to camping, visitors looking for lodging in the area have many options.
Everyone gets something different. Families come to let their kids run in the fields and pick blueberries and blackberries and, you know, maybe go for a hike and have a chance sighting of a bear or a moose.
Or the stars. People remark about how they don't see stars where they live, but we're very blessed to have the clear skies.
All too soon, summer gives way to the classic Vermont fall, bringing with it crisp mornings, ripe apples, and the vibrant colors of the changing foliage.
To look out to the west over the lake with the colors all in full glory is really pretty special.
Winter paints the landscape white and offers different ways to explore Moosalamoo. The elevation here brings snowfall that attracts cross-country skiers and snowshoers to stay at the Blueberry Hill Inn and enjoy the trails built over many years by the innkeeper, Tony Clark. Others will tackle the Catamount Trail, Vermont's 300-mile ski trail. While the hardiest might trek up to challenge the backcountry ski zones in nearby Brandon Gap. Throughout even the harshest winter, the Falls of Lana will continue to run under layers of snow and ice, waiting for the melt and the return of spring. Across the seasons, Moosalamoo is supported by a network of nonprofit organizations that provide hardworking volunteers dedicated to stewardship and education.
You know, we have various partners that work with us, but the Moosalamoo Association's been that critical partner, kind of overseeing a lot of different things that are going on in the NRA. But you know, the Vermont Mountain Bike Association, the Vermont Association of Snow Travelers, the Catamount Trail Association, Green Mountain Club, all these partners play a role in our management of the National Recreation Area.
Whether you visit just for a day or stay longer and explore the surrounding area, Moosalamoo offers something for everyone. Natural beauty on an intimate scale that will have you coming back again and again.